I am no longer an all seasons person. I am now a seasonal person, and that needs to be okay. Welcome to day 49 of the 100-Day Video Journal Challenge. I had a lovely evening, but it's time to go to bed now. Went to a meetup with Matthias this evening and saw a bunch of our friends. That was really nice. People we don't see very often. So we go to this meetup once a month that kind of discusses relationships and like issues you're having or issues, potential issues, not necessarily like, it's not like therapy. It's just kind of like pro-communication. Let's kind of just talk about things that happen. Just very like more of like an open discussion forum. But it brings up so much stuff, and you go in thinking like, oh, I have absolutely no relationship to this topic at all. This is going to be really boring for me. And then you get into it and it's just like, oh, wow, this really affects me in this way. And oh, this, I hadn't thought of it like that. It's really, really, really cool. When like the entire gamut of emotions today, human beings, we're all very similar when it gets right down to it. And we all have the same insecurities, we all have the same fears. I need to accept that I am now a seasonal creature. I've been living in a seasonal country for the last 15 years. I've been fantasizing for a while about getting up early and getting things done, and I think I need to let go of that fantasy until summer. I think I have to admit that it is winter now. It is going to be winter for another month or two. It is not spring just because December is gone. It is still January is the middle of winter, and I am not going to be able to get up in the dark and work in the dark and feel motivated and excited. That's just not the way I work. I have winter mode, or like nighttime Danielle mode, which is when I sleep in and then I work kind of half of the business day and then I work late into the night. And that works for me really well. Or I get up really early and I work until kind of halfway through the business day and then I relax and I go to bed early. And it's really hard for me to choose which one of those because they don't go well together. Like they both work really well, but you can only do one at a time. And I've been trying to do the one that I prefer, which is getting up early and getting things done. But it's just not winter conducive. I associate staying up late and sleeping in with unhealthy habits, with being a bad person and like being a loser and not getting shit done. But that's not true at all. Like sometimes I work really well late at night. So I think I need to stop thinking about what I should be doing and embrace where I am and be okay with it, because it's silly. It's silly to try and force my body to do something it doesn't want to do.